there was a scenario that led to a deviation of a good conduct that happened in selling out a transaction inside the comfort of the office. The deceitful action affected the parties involved in the short clip, where a salesman was defrauded by a lady boss, and the deceitful act was something serious. We must understand why. One Friday afternoon, about 1 p.m., an event was welcoming and prospective clients were opening eyes on the venue for them to see the commercial properties available for sale.
Hi there! Come to our showroom and let me present to you a 100 square meters commercial space for sale. This goes for about 1.8 million pesos only. Think of a business concept ideally good for retail or merchandising because this space has complete amenities for convenience and have a built-in furniture and fixtures that could be used to enhance your model space. The walls were painted with white color so you can also add a color tone.
Hmm, it looks nice and new. Can you give me your calling card so I can send you an email? I will refer this space to my
Sure,
boss.
this is my business contact. Thanks, ma'am.
And the office girl went back to the office and eagerly shared the idea of buying commercial space to her lady boss. The lady boss was surprised about the news she heard from her office assistant.
Good morning, madam. Can we buy that property soon?
Yeah, sure. I will invite the salesman to come to our office this Monday, and I can set the appointment so I can view the properties there.
Thank you, madam. I will do that.
Immediately, the office girl took the calling card and invited the salesman to see her boss as soon as possible.
Hello there. I will be there at your office on Monday.
Thank you, and kindly prepare the pictures or video that showcase the commercial space. Thank you again, and goodbye.
Monday morning came. The lady boss and the salesman started sharing a view of that transaction. The lady boss agreed to pay the commercial property in full amount, but she made it clear to the salesman that she had to issue a post-dated check instead of cash, and immediately prepared this check and dated the current week for which transaction was incurred. This had to be Friday.
Oh, thank you, madam. I can bring this check now and have it closed by Friday as we agreed. Thanks.
Sure. Please prepare the date of sales as soon as possible because I have a flight this week too.
Alright, see you then.
Days have passed, and the salesman delivered the deed of sale and transaction was dealt with the lady boss. Now it's Friday. The salesman goes to the bank and presents the check for payment to satisfy the obligation of sale. But while doing this, the lady boss is traveling by plane and feeling nervous for the untoward event that is taking place because she knows of the scary actions she did for the salesman.
Oh my god! Hope I can save my path.
Meanwhile, the salesman was disgusted when the bank teller verified that check was NSF or no sufficient funds. How would his life become miserable and his blood gush through his head because this could not only terminate his employment, but his attitude, an erring incident he had done should be protected by the company. Reacted badly, the salesman replied, looked irritated in front of the teller of the bank.
What? This is serious indeed. I got no money to compensate for the damage, and I should file a case to prove this infraction against that lady boss and their company. I should be very careful next.
Immediately, the salesman keeps the dishonored check as a proof to file a case against that lady, while the lady boss receives a call from the bank informing her of the NSF she issued to the salesman. This is a real incident that happens not rarely because the offended party suffered the damage. The fraudulent act executed in this episode clearly requires punishment. An estafa case or abuse of confidence has been committed by the lady boss. This act of swindling a severe criminal case is unethical and punishable by law. The ethical practice to resolve this matter is that the bank can charge fees to the one who is liable to fund her account, and this should be paid by the lady boss. This business malpractice or negligence would prompt the affected parties to clear their names. The important issue is that a person with a checking account should not issue a bouncing check to a payee. It is both virtues of responsibility and respect that legally binds the issuer to satisfy obligations to the payee. In this case, the large-scale estafa is a non-bailable offense. Although the lady boss represents by a single person, she actually committed a non-bailable crime, for she is employed in a company who has a judicial possession, and theft is involved by the way that this lady boss willingly traveled to get away from the injury she obviously knew. Lady Boss anticipated the breach in this trial can lead her to face the moral and financial damages she must pay. Additionally, this case could lead to a life imprisonment, to death, and number of charges to settle the obligation if the Lady Boss was proven guilty of the delinquency in using a company to sign that NSF check.
Rowan, here's your salary for this month.
Thank you, sir. Now I can finally pay off my bills.
It's no problem. I'll be heading back to my office now. Keep up the good work, Rowan.
Hey, Roller. Me and others will be having a dinner in restaurant near here. Do you want to join us?
I'd love to, but I don't know if my money is enough. I need to prioritize the bills in my house first. So, sorry guys.
Wait, do you know we have bills to pay? And the money from our salary can easily pay off the bills. We use the remaining money to go out and have a small celebration. We can buy clothes for our family whenever we get our salary.
All of us are receiving the same amount of salary. Why am I the only one being short in money?
How much did you get from your salary?
I got 7,000. How about you and the others?
What? We get 12,000 every month. Why are you only getting 7,000? That's not even enough for your hard works.
What? I don't understand. Boss said we all receive the same amount of salary. I always work hard for my money just to pay all of the bills and to have a shelter to live in. How can he do this to me? I am here to complain because you are not paying me enough.
So how can you be so sure that we don't pay you enough?
I asked my colleague and I was wondering why we have different salaries even though we are in the same position. Also, there is no reason for you to deduct my salary. If you can't find a way to solve this, I can go to Dole so they can help me with my problem.
No, for now, we need to look again, and when we see that we made a mistake, we will return the remaining balance of your salary.
Thank you so much. I am hoping that you can resolve this issue. I am here to complain about my employer. He is not paying me enough and I just found it after talking to my coworker. I said that my salary is just enough for my needs only. She then asked me how much is my salary and starts to wonder what happened to me since we have the same position. So I then asked her how much they earn, and then I found out that I am being underpaid.
Okay, so we need to investigate what happened, and if we find out that you're being underpaid, we can file a case against your employer.
Thank you so much, ma'am.